This is a recipe for when it's midnight and you're craving that bowl of ramen.
This is truly one of the best bowls of buldak ramen I have ever had.
Oh my god, it's so cheesy. I haven't made a bowl this good in so long. Have you ever seen such beauty? I really outdid myself today. Stop. Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is currently 12:27 in the morning and there is nothing I want more than a creamy, spicy, comforting bowl of buldak ramen. And so I thought, why not show you guys my ultimate buldak ramen recipe? This is a recipe for when it's midnight and you're craving that bowl of ramen, but you've just had a long day and so you want something simple, you want something easy, you want something you can make with things that you already have at home, and you want something that won't wake up everyone else in the house because God forbid you get yelled at 12 in the morning, but something that still hits the spot. This is for you. Hello and welcome to my fridge where I store a very unhealthy amount of Coke Zero bottles. Please don't judge me if you see any. Hello! So in my very unprofessional opinion, the first step of any bangin' buldak recipe is to raid your fridge for something creamy. For example, you can use cooking cream. This is actually pretty good if you want something to cut through the spice and dampen the buldak flavor a little bit. Personally, it's not my favorite. I do find that it makes the buldak a little heavier and less flavorful, so I don't tend to reach for this one as often. Something I do reach for though is cheese. This is a non-negotiable anytime you are making buldak, unless you are my boyfriend and you think that buldak should be eaten with no cheese, no cream, no nothing, and just on its own, which in case you're kind of weird, no offense, but if you're like me, cheese is where it's at. I also have some leftover parmesan I want to finish. Ooh, this one is a classic. An egg. Beaut. That is amazing. Ooh, I also like to add gochujang. This does make it a little bit spicier, but personally, I like that it gives it a little bit of an extra kick, and it's an easy way to just add more flavor in depth to your ramen, so we'll be taking that. I'll see you back in the kitchen. Oh. I put my glasses on because my contacts were really drying out my eyes. I was blind for a hot minute there. Of course, we're gonna go in with the classic carbonara today. We got 2 packets just in case Jared wants some later. Side note, pest control came in a few days ago, so we are slowly sorting out the allergy problem. However, I am still quaking in my boots every single time I cook, so keeping that right there. Okay, I usually eyeball how much water I add in, but today we're gonna measure it for science. 1, 2. Okay, guys. I'm very tired. So if I go non-verbal, that is why. Also, another thing, I don't like to drain my water out because the starchy water actually makes the sauce more like thick and like cling on to the noodles more. It's kind of like pasta when you're making like, I don't know, carbonara. You like add the starchy water to the sauce. Same thing here, baby. Anyways, how are you? How's it going? I am very tired. I'm not gonna lie. And scared. Oh boy, I'm scared. I don't know if you guys can see, but we literally have tape all over every single crack in our ceiling and in our wall because yes, we have seen crawl out of that before, and it's literally the most, it's terrifying. I have a phobia. It's very scary, okay? While we wait, don't mind if I do. Delicious. Anyways, this is just my favorite way to eat buldak. This is the way I always make it every single time I'm craving it. This is how I started eating it. This is how I'm gonna go out eating it. But there are other flavor combos that you can try. Like you can always go down the vinegar route. I tried making it with like the vinegar base in one of my last videos. I think it was in my last 24-hour buldak video. I made buldak with like a little vinegar and chive base, and it was actually very freaking bomb. If you're someone who wants to make it less spicy, I really recommend adding meat and veggies, because that literally removes all the spice in my opinion. Every single time I've added chicken or pork to my buldak, first of all, it's freaking delicious. Second of all, it really cuts through the spice. Oh, I did try the jajang buldak with onions and pork once, and literally, one, it was so good. Oh my god, it was actually really good. I should make that again. But also, it wasn't spicy at all. So that is another flavor combo you can try. I keep forgetting that I need to talk quietly. Jared is actually sleeping right now. So it is quite literally, I think it's like 1 a.m. now. And I'm trying not to wake him up. But also, he's a heavy sleeper, so We've got a fresh pack of gochujang. Oh yeah. About that much gochujang I like to add. Honestly, it's more to add a little bit of color to it. Wow. This is the most serious bowl of buldak I've ever made. However, as someone who has to eat a lot of buldak for my job, I take this shit very seriously. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more water. Not sure how much that was. Maybe another cup? I don't know. Oh yeah. All of it. Obviously, another way you can make your buldak less spicy is to just not add the full spice, but I do find that the noodles taste really bland when you don't add the full shebang. I feel like you gotta add the full shebang and then just find other ways to like dampen it. Guys, I have become so clean ever since we've had this, which has been here since before we moved in, by the way. It's actually so bad that the guy who used to live here's girlfriend found my Instagram through one of my posts, recognized this apartment, which first of all is a little bit scary, but she found my account and messaged me to tell me that it's so messed up that I should consider moving out. For legal reasons, this is hypothetical, but it makes me a little bit unwell, I can't lie. It's alright guys, I am a true believer in everything happens for a reason. I truly am. For what reason am I enduring a roach problem? I'm not too sure, but we'll find out. Guys, it's looking so good. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, for cheese, I always choose something with mozzarella. I am a lazy bitch, and so I love me some good pre-shredded cheese. Not sponsored, I love this brand. The cheese gives you such a good cheese pool. I'm gonna add like literally this much, and then we're just gonna mix that in. Oh my god, she is beaut. Also guys, I bought this mug today from Kmart for literally $5. So cute. I'm gonna crack the egg in it. Oh, that dropped on the floor. Oh no, there's eggs on my floor. The house roach is gonna get to it. Oh, you know what guys? This slays. I've got just the egg white here. Pour that in. Give her a mix. Save. I put the egg yolk in a separate cup and we're gonna save that for later. You know what? She actually needs a little bit more water. I like mine to be a bit saucy. I actually think my parmesan is moldy, so we're not gonna use that. We have our egg yolk. I'm gonna chuck her in the middle. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good, guys. More cheese. Sprinkle it all over. Yes. The more the better. However much you would like. Yes. And now we cover. And we wait. Moment of truth. 3, 2, 1. It looks so good. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of garnish. Oh my god, it looks so good. I don't know what to do with myself. Bit of sesame oil just for flavor. Sesame seeds. Oh, stop it. Holy guacamole. Are you kidding me? Oh my freaking god. I really outdid myself today. I'm not gonna lie. This looks bomb. This is bomb.com. I know I said I didn't want to wake Jared up, but I feel like it would be rude not to. Because this is bomb. God damn, this is probably one of my best yet. This is a work of art, guys. All right, shall we assess the noodle pool? Stop. Stop it right now. That looks so good. Oh my god. Wait, guys. I need to show you. Oh my god. Stop. I haven't made a bowl this good in so long. Huh. Holy guacamole. This is so good, I'm speechless. But I also really like when it crisps. Can I speak? Crisps around the pan and it gets crispy. The sesame oil, so good, guys. Oh my god, it's so cheesy. Whoa, the sesame, the gochujang. It is a little bit spicy. I'm not gonna lie, guys. My IBS is really gonna feel this tomorrow morning. Worth it though. Have you ever seen such beauty? No, you have not.
This is truly one of the best bowls of buldak ramen I have ever had. I really outdid myself. I really did.
Anyways, I'm gonna go finish this and see if Jared is still awake and if he wants some. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and if you want to see more buldak ramen recipes. I do have another banging recipe that I did in my first 24-hour buldak when I made a marry me tomato pasta. So let me know if you want like a full tutorial video on that. If you like creamy, delicious buldak ramen, try this recipe. Let me know what you think in the comments down below and I will see you in the next video. Bye!